Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be planning out the month of September, and I'm super excited. This is my birthday month. Things are going really well. Now we're going to start by doing a little bit of a goal check-in. I have my Q3 goals here, and you know what? I'm going to move my Hobonichi Cousin out of the way real quick. Okay, so we have these Q3 goals happening over here, and we're going to just check in and see where they are right now. So I know that on my goal here for August on grow my non-teaching income by $1,000 a month, we are so not there yet, but I did grow it by $70. So we're just going to put plus 70. Now that's not great. That's nowhere near 1,000, but that's $70 more than we were making last month. So I'm okay with that. Now, grow my YouTube subscriptions to 500, 750, or 1,000. And I checked my YouTube subscriptions this morning, and we are currently at 424. So I think I'm on track to hit that 500 mark at least by the end of September. And at the date of filming this, it is currently September 2nd. So from 319 to 424 in that 1 month, I should be able to hit it. I'm really hoping that works well. And then finally increase my page views. Well, we blew that out of the water last month. So we've already hit that goal by more than 50%. So I think we can just put a big smiley face right here. Now, let's look at some of these. So what I'm doing over here is going great. This has already happened. So let's look at this first goal. So one thing I was going to do is launch PIA. Well, that's out because I actually ended up not doing PIA. I do have the template shop open. I have not been talking about one-on-one coaching, so maybe this is something I need to do. I also haven't opened a TikTok shop because I'm pulling away from social media a little bit. YouTube's my primary platform, YouTube and my blogs. Yes, I'm still posting one Instagram feed story a week, and I am still showing up on my Instagram stories just because I like stories. I think they're fun and exciting. So I've got a back-end sales strategy that I am working on right now as we speak that will hopefully bring some people in here. But basically, I did some restructuring. I canceled out this PIA launch, and I am instead going to incorporate a lot of the passive income stuff into my current membership, Creative SEO. And that launch is going to happen in October. So if I don't hit this number this quarter, that'll be okay, but it's still a possibility, so we're just gonna see. Now, let's get into the month of September. Like I said before, September is my birthday month. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna be turning 47, and I used to freak out about getting older when I was in my 20s, but now I get excited about it because it seems like every year things get more and more fun. Aging it's got its upsides. So I'm going to be using this kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. for September. We've already put the basic stuff on here. And I have my TWSBI Eco with the Pilot Iroshizuku ink. And I've got a Sarasa Dry for writing on the stickers. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So first of all, we're just going to start week by week. So for the first week of September, today I have off. There is no school. It's Labor Day. But I'm going to save my day off sticker because I have another day off coming up. Let's see. I've got OCIA every Tuesday night. So I'm probably just going to use some of these little dots for that to mark in that that's happening. And OCIA, we had our first meeting last week. And if you're new here, OCIA stands for the Order of Christian Initiation for Adults. And it is the class that I teach at church for adults who want to become Catholic or are interested in learning more about the Catholic Church. And my high number is always 30. I like to make sure that we have 30 of everything in case we hit, a high number. Well, I got blown away Tuesday night, guys. We had 40 people in class. So we actually didn't hand out any of the books or anything because we had to place in rush order for more materials. So we're going to start that next week, or not next week, tomorrow. It's Monday. So we're just going to pencil in. I like that I say pencil in. I'm fountain penning in. And I placed a jet pens order yesterday for the new Hobonichi Cousin. So this planner is sticking around. I really wanted to get more fountain pen ink and more fountain pens, but I said no. It's not going to happen. I am sticking to my spending budget this month, and that's all there is to it. Hopefully those won't be famous last words. So while I'm putting in regular recurring things, I have choir that starts on the 18th. So since it's the first date, I am going to use this cute little, they're not singing, but they make me look like, I think they're singing. So I'm going to stick to it. So choir starts back on the 18th. Super excited about that. I'm also going to use one of these little dots for the following Wednesday. But I've been waiting on choir to start. This is really, you know what, guys? She's getting chunky, if you can see. I mean, it's nuts. So what do I have here? Got a book. There we go. Now it's nice and flat and I can write on it better. But I'm so excited for choir to start. I was so excited that I finally emailed the choir director and asked when it was going to start. And he told me, and he was supposed to send the email out last week, but it never got sent. So I'm in the know. I don't know how many other people are in the know. Okay, and then I have a call on Thursday with my business coach. And that's going to be Thursday the 5th at 11. So I'm going to put it kind of in the morning here. Try to get that as straight as possible. Okay, and then the other thing that I have this week is on Saturday, I have Jump Start Day. Now, this is a day that happens once a year, every year, and it's where we, at one of the schools I teach at, or the one middle school I teach at, we get together with all of the 6th graders and we show them how to put their instruments together. We play for them. We have a good time. And so it's one of 2 Saturdays a year that I work. So that's 9 to 12. And I feel like I have a lot going on in September, especially on some of the weekends. So we're excited about that. Now, let's see, we've got that in. What's coming up the following week? I'm not going to put the stuff I have to grade in here because that's just going to make me sad. Let's see. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, so the next week. On Monday, I have my book club final check-in on the 9th. So what are we going to use for that? I think this pencil will be good. Let's grab the tweezers so this goes on straight. I'll just put this down here at the bottom. And I am behind on my book club readings by 2 weeks. So I have to do last week's and this week's reading. Get caught up on that. Then on Wednesday oh wait, nope, not done yet. Because on the 10th, I have a co-working call at 3:30. Then on the 11th, which is my birthday, I have a haircut at 1:45. So that'll be a nice little birthday treat. If I can get these stickers off. I am struggling today. I don't know why. These got cut maybe a little too deep. They don't usually do that. Okay, what time did I say that was? 1:45. we'll put that kind of in the middle of the day. And then, of course, I have to go to Starbucks because I get a free drink on my birthday. And you know what? I'm taking advantage of my free $7 latte. That is super crooked. Can I get it up without ripping the paper? Oh, yes. Okay, so I've learned with the Hobonichi and these stickers, if you can get it up like really quickly after you put it down, it comes up okay. But if you wait too long, it's over. It's not gonna happen. Haircut at 1:45. All right. I don't have anything extra here. Oh, but on Friday, I have a photo shoot. So that'll be fun. We're going to use this cute little emoji with flowers. So Friday the 13th, I have a photo shoot. And I've not had a photo shoot since I went to New Orleans. So it's been a while, and I know that sounds super, like, I don't even know what that sounds like. It sounds super snobby, stick up, but photo shoots are important for like all your content, thumbnails, etc. So it's kind of part of the creator life. And I'm excited about this one because I'm doing it at a state park, and it's gonna have a cool theme that's gonna be on my next launch coming up. And that's pretty much all I can say. I also have something going on starting on the day of my birthday through Friday that I can't talk about yet, but you'll find out soon. Especially if you follow me over on Instagram. And if you don't, just hop on over there, follow me on Instagram, and you'll find out. I'm going to use these little birthday balloons here because it's my birthday, right? Okay, let's see here. Moving on. The next week, the 17th, I don't have school. That is a day off. It's a teacher work day, so students don't come in. We'll just put this happy little pillow. Actually, I'll put it over here. I'm not going to sleep in because I do better if I stick to a schedule, but I have stuff going on that day. So I know that I have a call at 2 o'clock because let me drop stuff. I'm going to be interviewing people. I've got a couple of interviews lined up for my YouTube channel, and one is happening now. I've already mentioned this call, actually. It's with a web designer, and we were supposed to do it last week, but she got the flu, so it got postponed. So if you have any web design questions, hit it in the comments. Let me know what's going on, what questions you have, and I'll be happy to answer. Well, I say I'll be happy to answer. I'll be happy to ask Cara, and she can answer. Okay, so that is set up. And then I also have a mastermind call right after that at 3:30. So what are we going to use for the mastermind? I'm going to use this other one like this. That's kind of oh wait, no, I'm going to use one of these. I am feeling this kind of lavendery purple. I think it'll tie between the two, and I think it's small enough to be able to squeeze in here. Maybe. Yes, I did it. So mastermind. And I'm just remembering I need to schedule my office hours for creative SEO this month. And I'm really not sure when they're going to be. Probably going to end up putting them on a Friday. We'll figure that out. We'll get to that. And it looks like that's all that I have extra other than teaching this week until we get to Sunday and Saturday, which somehow I missed that date because it wasn't in my planner or in my online calendar. Okay, so on the 14th, this is a busy day. I am going to have brunch with my mom. So we'll use this happy moment emoji here. So mom is coming up to celebrate my birthday. My birthday's on the 11th. It's a day in the middle of the week. I'm working. So we're going to have my birthday party. lunch with mom. And then we are leaving to go to Kentucky because I have a friend who is going to be installed as the director of the Loretto nuns or the Sisters of Loretto, and we're going for her installation mass. So this is cool. I'm excited. I'm going to be staying in a convent. I've never stayed in a convent before, but they've reserved 3 rooms for each of us to stay in the convent while we're there. So that'll be interesting and fun. I'm sure I'll post it over on my Instagram, so just follow me over there. But I'm just going to put to Kentucky. And it's this tiny, tiny town. Like, the closest hotel was going to be 30 minutes away. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm excited about heading that way. And then on Sunday is the installation mass. So, oh goodness, I'll do the yay sticker here. So this is going to be an all-day thing. Obviously, the mass is at 10 o'clock that morning, and then there's like lunch and stuff afterwards, and then we'll be driving back that evening. So it's going to be a little bit of a haul, but this is what we're going to do. Now we're going to go on to the next week, which we've already started on. So I've got the call with Cara on here. We've got choir. I think that's it for the week. So at least as of now. So let's head over here to the week of the 23rd. I don't have anything on Monday, but I do have a mastermind call on Tuesday at 3:30 on the 24th. So we'll grab one of these stickers. And sorry if I'm sniffling. It is ragweed season, and I am deathly allergic. I take allergy pills every day of my life, but I still struggle during ragweed season. I wrote master class. That's mastermind. What am I thinking? I wonder... We're going to experiment. This is kind of a yellow color. I'm going to see how the cream tape does on it. And if it doesn't do well, we'll just cover it up. I only need part of it covered. You know what? I'm going to roll with it. It'll be fine. Mastermind. There we go. And then on the 25th, nothing. Oh, okay. So on the 27th, I have another podcast interview. So we'll use one of these speech bubbles. There we go. So we got that podcast interview scheduled. And I think that pretty much finishes up the month of September. Now, a couple of things, or at least one thing, I'm going to mark in my payday because I get a paycheck from the university on the 30th, so that'll be nice. Anything else? I know that more stuff will be added here. I know that I will have a ton of to-dos to put in here. I just don't have them yet. So I think that's probably where we're going to stop here. Now, I'm also going to bring you along for the adventure of setting up my monthly dashboard. So let's get over here. And I am going to grab my book here and move it over to this side to make it lay a little flatter. Now, these monthly dashboards, sometimes I use them and sometimes I don't. So in the month of July, I used it like crazy. In the month of May, somewhere, there's a dashboard. I put that in the wrong place. I used it like crazy, but then in August, I wrote a couple of things, but that's it. So we're going to go into September and we're going to start out with the sticker, which I have not pulled out. So boy, I have too much stuff in this book. Okay, so Helen does these month stickers as freebies every single year, and you can print them out, but I just buy the sticker form because it's easier. They're not expensive, but you can get these for free if you want to print them out and kind of post them in yourself. I did that one year and then I was like, no, I'm good. So I just usually put it over here somewhere. It's been covering up the entire month, but this month it's not going to. And you know what? That is so totally okay. Ooh, wait. I'm having my oh squirrel moment. I have some washies picked out for this. Okay, so these both came from the most recent Coffee Monsters Co. subscription. And I thought they just went really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put washi at the top and see how that works. So we're just going to cover up September this way. There we go. Grab my ruler and just tear this washi. And then now we'll grab the September monthly because I think this is gonna look so totally cute. There we go. Yes, that looks nice. Okay, now some things that I want to track in September. I know that I want to track my movement and practicing my Spanish. I've been working with a dietitian and I'm supposed to get a minimum of 7,000 steps a day in. And I know that that doesn't sound like much, but when you sit at a computer or teaching lessons all day, that's kind of a lot. So we're gonna just see what we can do to get that in. I would love to get more, but that may not be realistic for me. And if you have a sedentary job, then you know. And if you don't have a sedentary job, you know, that's awesome. That's so totally awesome. I'm trying to look on here to see. I'm looking through all of my old stuff and I'm just not seeing a lot. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. I have 2 monthly trackers pulled aside. I was gonna see if I could color match a little bit better. It's fine. So the first one I'm going to use is this is from the March monthly kit where I didn't use it. I try to use up all the stickers even if I don't use them in the monthlies. So we're going to put one of these here. And then I have another monthly tracker here. And we're going to put it right here next to it. So this is what we're going to be tracking, steps and Spanish. So 7K steps and then Spanish, Español. I really want to work on improving my Spanish. That is super important to me. So we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so Sunday was the first of the month, and on Sunday I did hit 7,000 steps. Oh, I've got a dot marker for this. Where did that dot marker go? Aha, found it. Okay, I definitely hit 7,000 steps then. I did not practice my Spanish on Sunday. I practiced my Spanish the previous Friday, but that was still in August. Okay, so we've got this lined out. Next up, I want to do an engagement tracker. So I am going to use this washi to just kind of do a line across. Oh, it goes all the way. It'll be fine. Okay, so I know that I want to do some monthly engagement here. And I even wrote out in here the dates that I wanted to engage. I just have to find it. Here it is. So let's kind of turn this so I can write a little bit better. Okay, so I have the engagement tracker drawn in here and I just made it like a little note with a little folded up corner. So I'm going to engage 3 days a week and I have those days written out for each week of the month. So hopefully this will help me stay on track and stick to it. That is my main goal. Now I need to plan out my garden notes section because I've tried and tried keeping up with multiple journals. I've tried doing a self-care journal, a journaling journal, a garden journal. Nothing has worked for me until, hold on, we're going to check something. Until I decided to put it in my Hobonichi Cousin. Once I decided to put it in my Hobonichi Cousin, all of a sudden stuff started working. So that's where I'm keeping it. So I'm just going to divide this up. And this is just so I can make some gardening notes as I go. Get that straightened up for you guys. And I need to divide this into 4 weeks. 1, 2. Okay, so just slightly less than a ruler's width. And this is not perfect. If you've been around my channel at all, you'll know that we're not perfect over here. And that's totally okay. And this is why I use the Sarasa Dry so much, because it dries so fast. I don't have to worry about the ink smudging. Kind of like this fountain pen ink did the other day. So I can layer on top of things and it will be okay. Actually, with my Hobonichi order from Jet Pens, I went ahead and got the Sarasa Dry in black as well. So what we're working here is week 1. And this is just for me to make little notes about the garden. So right here on August 3rd, I found the first hornworm of the season on the green stalk planter. And then the last week of August, I pulled out the cucumbers, the first round of cucumbers, and all of my zucchini due to a squash bug situation. Here I go through and talk about what I fertilized and what I did. July 24th, a rabbit ate all of my beans and some of my watermelon. So yeah, I wasn't happy about that. All right, and then I have one more thing that I want to track in here for the month, and those are my books. And this little notepad came in the Coffee Monsters Co. subscription, and I thought it would be perfect to put here. So I'm just gonna pull this off and stick it on here. Oh, maybe not that crooked. Maybe not that crooked. Let's try to line this up as straight as I can. Okay, that's straight-ish, but that way I can track my books, and I have some sticky tape that I can put under here to hold that down, but I thought that would be a nice little decorative way of tracking the books that I'm reading right now. So I know that I am currently partway through the Starling House. So I plan on finishing that book up this month, and then I want to read a second book. So those will just be little check boxes for me. And that's it for the month of September. I thought I would give you kind of a glimpse at how I use my dashboard. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't use it so well. So it just depends on how crazy the month is. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and until next time, peace out.